Hello everyone, you join me what appears to be out in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, I'm literally just in the middle of the woods on a dirt road with Stardust, and that's because I wanted to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. Didn't expect to get there that fast. So to celebrate that, I've decided, you know what, I'm going to go on an extensive road trip throughout not the entire UP. I've already done that. You can go check out that road trip video. But in today's road trip video, we're going to check out the entire Keweenaw. Well, not the entire Keweenaw Peninsula, but the island portion at least, plus some. So we're going to start off today's road trip heading out to Frida. This is the road that I'm on to get us there at the moment. After Frida, we're then going to go check out the breakers. That's what they're called. It's basically the mouth of the canal. You guys often see when I drive around, there's a canal that's oftentimes the road follows along, so we're going to actually go see where the canal actually starts. And then after we go check out the canal, we're going to check out a few charging stations, head all the way up to the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula at the beginning of US 41, and then basically come back and check out more chargers along the way. So yeah, this is one packed road trip. I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, well, in case you guys didn't know what Stardust is, I guess I'll share quick details about Stardust before we properly begin the trip. So Stardust here is my 2019 Buick LaCrosse Essence. This is the hybrid model, so that means I get amazing gas mileage out of this thing. And yeah, if you pop the hood, there's a 4-cylinder underneath, and there's nothing else that's special about this. Yeah, all right, details out of the way. Let us get in the car and head out to Frida.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Here we are in Frida. That right there is Lake Superior. And I have no clue what the heck I'm hearing over there. Please don't be a litter bug. Don't worry, I won't. Thank you for your service, people. Doing something I wouldn't dare do. And now, we're actually going to head down all the way to the lake. So, if I recall, there used to be a mine right here. I'm not too sure why that smokestack here, but here's the ruins of that. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might know that I posted a few wallpaper pictures. A lot of those pictures were actually taken right here at this place at the ruins. My graffiti wallpaper was taken over there on those rocks, there was graffiti left there. I can't ever English. There's the lake right there, Lake Superior. She's a beauty. We'll get closer once we get further down, but we gotta walk through the ruins real quick to get there, actually. Those stones right there with the graffiti on them. That's where I got that pic. See the washed out graffiti on the bottom? I didn't get that cool kid thing in that wallpaper. It's right below it. That's where it came from. This place is beautiful. I mean, aside from the ruin aspects, but rusted, ruined parts. Apparently there's a waterfall out this way. There it is. I can barely see it, but there's a waterfall right up there. Let's see. Right there. Yep. Nice. I'm not entirely sure what these pools were here, because it seems like they were made for something, but I mean, it would have been nice to have context of what the place looked like before it came to ruins. And right here, this is how you get down to the beach, as well as that smokestack up to the top there. So here's the smokestack. If any of you guys recognize that brick wall right there, yeah, I turned that into another wallpaper. Whoa, the beach has come in. Must be high tide. Yeah. Beach must have come in. There used to be sand right over here, but guess not anymore. That's Lake Superior for you. So all the way that way is Canada. Minnesota is that way. What a beautiful place here. I love coming here. I wish I could do it more often. Whew, all right. After a little bit of run from all the way down there, I say we get a move on. Whew.
I think they
I'm
ought
so
to,
out of shape.
you know, at least look at it. Make sure, you know.
All right, so let's launch Apple CarPlay, see if I get service. No, I do not have service.
To be accountable. But, yeah,
so it appears I do not have service, so I guess I'll do my best to give you a demonstration of where we are in the map. So, good thing this car has the built-in navigation. But, oh, right, I forgot, it's not that friendly to use, so. All right, looks like we're going to just have to try showing you where we are somewhere else. But, oh well. Let's go to the breakers.
Everything's gonna be alright.
coming into the dock, not the dock, the breakers, whatever, the mouth of the canal. Oh, let me find a parking spot. I'll do my best to get a video of it. So that rock wall right there is part of the breakers, and here comes a boat. Yeah, that's got to be the Isle Royale boat. Can't find any sand on the beaches today. It's just rocks. This is the breakers. This is the mouth of the canal on the southwestern side. Oh, nope, that's not the boat that goes to Isle Royale. That's someone's personal boat. Oh well. And I thought I was actually talking to you guys, except it turns out I didn't start recording, so I guess I'll show you the route right here now that we finally have service, if my stupid touchscreen will ever respond. So we're going to go check out some chargers now. We're going to check out the same two that you guys saw in my last video, just to check up on them. And then we're going to go all the way to Copper Harbor, where there's another NLX charger, much juicier, except I'm hearing that thing's been having some issues, so we'll go report on that. But for now, let's head downtown and check out some chargers. So now that we are here, they've done a lot of painting here. Like, as you can see, this wall here, that was not this way before. So I like the lovely painting. So, all right, let me grab my phone and my keys. Oh wait, my keys are in my pocket. So that way I can just get out and lock the car. I mean, I wish that I could just walk away with, and my phone will tell the car, hey, lock up, instead of push the button, but hey, it works, I'll take it. So as you can tell by that conduit, the chargers are literally right above here on the parking deck. Here's the main switch gear. So they have the meter here, supposedly for billing, the electrical equipment, along with conduit running up to the top of the deck. And speaking of which, let's go to the top of the deck. Yep, so these are the ChargePoint CPV 250s. This is my local station, obviously. I wish it had NACS, but sadly they're stuck with CCS and CHAdeMO cables, and this station has just been weird because originally when this station here, this stall exactly came online, it didn't accept payments, so you couldn't activate the charger and charge from it. Yeah, CCS Amphenol cables, not Rima. Chatamo. This should be gone. This should be replaced with Nax because, well, there's only one Nissan Leaf in the area and they never use this charger. Like, the only people who use the Chatamo up here are Teslas using the Chatamo adapter. That's it. But yeah, this stall had payment issues when it was initially put online, and then this one for some reason isn't showing up as online in the app. But I have seen many other electric cars charge on this stall with CCS and Chatamo just fine. So I don't know what the deal with this site is, but yeah, a few bugs, a few kinks here and there. For the most part, not much has changed. I just wish that there was Nax here. All right, so push the button to start the car. And traffic appears to be extremely busy. I mean, yeah, I get it. College kids are coming back, but I mean, dang, this traffic's busy. That gets really annoying. I really wish there was a way to turn autoplay off. Yep, it's displaying where my house is, and I also wish that there was a setting to turn that off. All right, so let's see, search to give you another idea of where that other charge point is. Charge point, that's where we are now. I want, yep, that one right there. So yeah, the other charge point station is really close. It's just across the bridge. So without further ado, I know how to get there. I don't need directions. Let's get there. Was quick because yeah, it's literally right across the canal. So all right, here's the other charge point, CPE 250, same design. It's just the difference between this and the other station that we were just at. The other station has the ability to combine both of the two stalls for a total power output, if your car supports it, 125 kilowatts. And the only way you know if your car supports it is if you have an 800 volt architecture, which is not the majority of EVs out there. So most likely you would pull around 80-ish kilowatt out there because of amperage limitations due to these cables. But because this is a single stall here, you get half of the total power output capabilities. So you only get a maximum of 62.5 kilowatts on this station. This station hasn't had really any reliability issues as of yet. I've only seen 2 total vehicles charge here. I spotted a Mach-E charging at this station. If you actually look at the station here on PlugShare, that Mach-E shot, yours truly took that. And then the only other car I saw here was a Tesla Model 3 charging up with the Chatamo adapter. Doesn't that just go to show how useless this Chatamo thing is? Because there's only one Chatamo vehicle around here and they don't use it. Just wish they'd switch to Nax, but oh well, this is what we've got. So enough talking about chargers around here. Let's get in the car, and now we're really going to go on a long drive that way to the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula. Hopper, right there. Yep, that's it. Boom! Except we're not going to be taking that way. We're actually going to be taking a more scenic route. So let's hope I don't get myself lost, because once we basically head up north, we lose all cell service, and that would not be good. Now, I have the factory navigation, so I have the ability to get back home if I need to, but that's a bit annoying. So, all right, let's go take a scenic route and head up to that charging station all the way at the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula. of you guys might be wondering why I'm stopping here at what appears to be, well, a little circle by the highway. And that's because where I am standing, this is the beginning or the end, depending on which way you look at it, of U.S. Federal Highway Route 41. Yep, it's that one highway that stretches all the way from Miami, Florida, all the way up here to Copper Harbor. So let's see what states it crosses through. It crosses, obviously, starts down here in Florida. You get all the way through Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, and then finally, up where we are. This is the start, or the end, depending on how you look at it, of US 41. Isn't that an interesting fact? All right, let's go do what we really came up here to do and check out that one charging station up here in Copper Harbor. All right, we have made it to that northernmost charging station here in Michigan, the NLX site. So this isn't the big boy chargers. We'll get to that in a second, but they provide 4 of these AC. Yep, 4 of these AC level 2 chargers here with the very inferior charging standard. Of course, maybe one day they'll switch it to NACS, but not sure about that just yet. Interesting, that one's not returned to the holster. Maybe it's offline. I don't know. I heard that paying for these has been really difficult for some. So you got 2 right there. Let me see. Do they advertise the speeds? It's a warning label. See a QR code. That's probably to activate it. Pro 40. I'm guessing this is a 40 amp. This might be a 40 amp EVSE. Probably all of them. But let's get to the real star of the show here. I can't believe that the state has invested in crappy charge point CPE 250s. Okay, maybe they're not crappy, but they are painfully slow. They put those in the college town, but up here where, I mean, you'll get a few visitors, but not really that many. Oh, Tesla. Well, there we go. We found one electric car up here. This is a 175 kilowatt NLX juice pump made by Tritium. This is the real big boy here. So this obviously has the CHAdeMO for anyone with a Nissan Leaf. Yep. This is a dying standard. We should be getting rid of this, but oh well. It's here, I guess. Wow. These cables are so heavy. Like, let me switch hands here. Oh, geez, these are heavy. Yeah, especially compared to the supercharging station. Dang, that's just the CHAdeMO. What's the CCS? Sorima are these types of cables. This is a weird cable management system. Dang, this is heavy. So yeah, unlike the Amphenol cables that we saw, missing the 2 AC clone pins, and that's because they're not necessary, because in order for CCS to work, it only requires 5 pins. But yeah, geez, this thing is heavy. Way heavier than those Amphenol cables, geez. I've been hearing that a lot of people have been struggling to get this thing to activate and work. From the looks of it, I mean, I'm sure there's an app for this. I've tried it out myself, except I can't really seem to figure out how to activate the charger with it. And then the credit card reader here is also a bit wonky. So, yeah, that's not helpful. So they got this nice 175 kilowatt charger where only vacationers get to use it, which, I mean, yeah, the high-powered charging infrastructure is supposed to be used for those on a road trip, but, I mean, come on, seriously? Be nicer in a more congested area. And then we got obviously that's got to be the cabinet. The actual charging hardware is most likely in that cabinet. There's the disconnect switches and all that. And then that is just the dispenser with the cable cooling, though from the looks of that REMA cable, it's got to be air cooled. So, yep. This is the most powerful charger in Upper Michigan. There's another one down in Crystal Falls, I think, but yeah. What a shame that they put it up here and not where it's in a congested area for charging. I need to find a rest area. I really have to pee, except it doesn't look like rest areas are here. What are they? Road side park. There's just no signal here. It's not gonna work. Oh well. Yeah, and yet the map loads. So I can get the map to load, but I can't get... Oh well, let's just continue driving footage. Because I gotta get to somewhere and I gotta pee. Oh. Yeah, I better get going because I actually have to be back home by 6. So let's hit the road. So yeah, quick bathroom stop because I haven't done that all day. And I am now looking at the time, and from the looks of it, we gotta get going. We gotta go now. So Stardust, I hope you're ready for cannonballing. Let's do this. back home. 17 minutes later than what I was hoping for, but oh well, it works. Traffic was so backed. There was so much traffic I had to deal with, especially once we got to where M26 and US 41 merged together. So as a result, perfect parking. Usually I don't get that. Yeah, I had to go a little slower than what I wanted, which is what I wanted was the speed limit. Can't always get it, but yeah, that's going to be the conclusion of this road trip. Thank you guys once again for 200 subscribers. I'm genuinely shocked and impressed that I got this much attention already, and I'm grateful that you guys are here. I hope I continue to entertain and inform you about the upcoming electric vehicle stuff, including charging, because charging infrastructure is still a mess, as I always say. All right, I need to get out of the car. I am hungry because it is dinner time. Driving up to Copper Harbor takes a lot of time. Thank you for 200 subs. Thank you for watching. Do me a favor and interact with the stuff below. My name is DeWolf, Random Alpha, signing out.